Doctors gave up fixing this grandparent's back pain, but today she can pick up her 5 grandkids with ease after helping hundreds of people who suffer from back pain and battling it myself for 10 long years. I can tell you there's probably no more aggravating form of pain. Sometimes you can't sit. Sometimes you can't stand. Sometimes you can't walk or drive. Or even lie in bed. The pain is simply wretched. A couple days ago, a woman came into our clinic practically on her hands and knees. It was the only way she could find relief. She was in tears. The pain radiating down her spine was unbearable. She actually inspired today's article. Today, I'm going to tell you what I told her. Every week, in fact, my clinics and programs are a destination for people from all walks of life who suffer from mild to severe back pain. The first thing you should appreciate is, back pain is something that can be fixed without drugs, injections or surgery. That's right. Allow me to be clear about this, because it's important. Doctors are under intense pressure to see as many patients as they can. When a doctor tells you the only way to find relief is through drugs, injections or surgery, you're not quite being told the whole truth. It's unfortunate, but the state of our healthcare system forces doctors to live by the old saying, if all you've got is a hammer, everything becomes a nail. And no matter how well-meaning, they're forced to advocate certain pre-authorized treatments. That's reality. I have doctors in pain who visit my clinics, so I know. So when doctors put a label on your pain and give you their recommendation, I totally get how good that makes you feel in the moment. What happens next? They prescribe some heavy-duty ibuprofen to calm the inflammation, maybe ship you off to a physical therapist, and then they're on to the next patient. And we already know how well that helps, don't we? Let's face it. The reality is a lot of doctors fail to fix their patients' back pain. Patients return repeatedly with the same pain, the same issue, the same cry for help. The doctor eventually begins to wonder whether the patient even wants to get better. Especially when the patient rejects, for good reason, risky surgery. Imagine that. It doesn't quite occur to them it could be the treatment that's not working. And that's because their back pain diagnosis just becomes an easy way of sending the patient home happy in the moment. For the record, any number of things can be the true cause of your back pain. A disc irritating, compressing or pinching a nerve. A bone spur. A facet joint at the back of a vertebra which is out of alignment. A strained back muscle spasming and painfully squeezing a nearby nerve or nerve sheath. Multiply these issues by the number of vertebrae and muscles in the back and you can appreciate how challenging it can be to accurately diagnose the root problem. Even with technology like MRIs. Which is why most doctors feel they're doing the best they can with the resources available. That's why I prefer to take a more self-directed, holistic approach to fixing spinal stenosis. Recently, Sue came to my clinic and she's a proud grandparent. And you know what grandparents love to do most, right? Pick up their grandkids. Smother them with love and attention. But Sue couldn't. She was in too much pain. These 8 movements are totally unlike the sheets of exercises you get from chiropractors or doctors. Instead, we wake up certain muscles and restore muscle balance. That's key. Then in certain areas of her back, we jump-started pathways so vital oxygen and nutrition could get in and help her heal. That's the holistic way to relieve and remove back pain. In Sue's case, it took just 4 weeks. And that's not uncommon. Just 4 weeks and she was feeling tremendous relief. Able to romp around with the kids again. Yes, there are ways to get out of pain. They don't require medication, surgery or injections. They don't require months of physiotherapy. You just have to restore your body's natural functional movement and muscle balance and allow it to heal naturally.